Kitchen, a mug of tea in her hands, the faint hum of the fridge filling the silence between shifts. "You'll meet him," she said, staring into her cup. "If you're lucky anyway." I laughed, assuming she was hazing me. A rite of passage for the newest member of the squad, but her expression didn't shift. "He was a real person once," she began, recounting her own encounter at an old hospital converted into a medic station. The building was ancient, creaking, and downright eerie. Ghost stories were just part of the atmosphere. But this one stayed with her. She told me how it started with the bathroom sink turning itself on and off in the dead of night. How she saw the faucet handles twisting on their own, and the voice, gruff and urgent, waking her in the middle of the night, only for her to find everyone else still sound asleep. The security guards later confirmed the legend. Decades ago, the hospital's sole resident doctor had worked himself to death. Literally. He never left, even in death. A flashlight bobbing through empty halls, a warning murmured into your ear, a presence you couldn't explain. The doctor still does his rounds. Mom finished her story with a warning. "You'll see him someday, and you'd better be on your best behavior." I brushed it off. Paranormal tales were part of the culture, right? A way to bond over shared experiences, to laugh in the face of the grim realities we dealt with every day, until my first overnight shift. It was quiet. Too quiet. I was lucky enough to grab a couple of hours of sleep, nestled into a creaky cot in the corner of the squad house. The moonlight slanted across the room, and I was drifting into a dreamless slumber when I heard it, a squeak. The sound of boots scuffing on the hardwood. I opened my eyes, still groggy, thinking my partner had come to wake me for a call. But before I could move, I heard it. "Hey, come on, up!" The voice was deep, firm, and right in my ear. I shot upright, my heart pounding, but the room was empty. My partner was still snoring in the next room over. Then the radio chirped, a call, too quiet, barely audible, but it was there. We scrambled into action, boots laced, adrenaline pumping. As we sped toward the scene, I couldn't stop thinking about that voice, the urgency in it, the way it had pulled me out of sleep. I've had years to reflect on that night, on my mom's story, on the doctor, and I've come to one conclusion. Paramedics are superstitious, and now I am too.